Alright, you ready? Ready, guys?
No.
Okay, so
Yes.
you're in a crowded room, walls of spruce wood with fine inset windows on 3 of the walls. A man, tall and proud, sits behind a long desk. He's visibly distressed. His fingers are massaging his temples as he reads a letter splayed out on the table. He looks up to see you, along with several other people. Maps are along the walls with notes everywhere, clearly trying to make sense of something. Thank you all for taking the time to meet with me. This letter confirms my fears. He spins the letter around on the desk for everyone to see. Our best trading partner, Marble City, has been under siege this whole time, and we thought they betrayed us. How do we know that letter is legitimate? Someone asks from the crowd.
How do we know that letter is legitimate?
As mayor of Baldur's Gate, I've exchanged dozens of letters with Mayor Brick Bold of Marble City. This is his handwriting and this is his stamp. There can be no mistaking. They are in grave danger. Looking around the room, the mayor's eyes meet with each of yours before moving on to the next person's. They need our help and ask us for assistance. They've always been a neutral city-state, a third party no one dare lay siege to for fear of repercussion from her allies. He makes no mention of the enemy's name in this letter, but it can't be anyone we know. Every mapped city and state nearby is friendly, contributing to the boom of our collective economy, which is now in very real danger. I've called you all here for your deeds of past, noble and otherwise, and for your great strengths. I need you to find out what is going on in Marble City, communicate what is going on, and possibly even fight on our allies' behalf. A yell comes from within the crowd. I have no great concern for conflicts between cities who hold no care in their hearts for me. Why should I run to their aid? Would they heed my call should I bellow? Murmurs ruffle through the crowd, but the mayor speaks up. For every day you are overseeing this task, I shall supply you, each of you, with a healing potion and a few gold shillings each. If you are able to reopen trade routes between our cities, you'll be some of the richest folk our city has ever seen. And if that's not enough for you, perhaps think about where the enemy's plans lay. Perhaps we should strike first against an enemy that may turn its eye on us, our families, brothers, and sisters. Another ripple of talk echoed through the room. Loud, strong, the mayor of Baldur's Gate calls out, "Well, can I count on you?" "Aye," one man yells. Murr, murr. So can I count on you?
The murmur sound. I hear it. What's in it for us?
We get paid, apparently.
For glory, obviously.
Clearly, you all have
Move, Turtlehead boy. Let me see this letter.
motivations.
What can I see on the letter? Can I investigate the letter?
The letter is essentially a cry for help between two people who have known each other for a long time.
Is it handwritten?
It is handwritten.
Can I discern how bad the situation is from like shaky handwriting or anything like that?
You can try, yeah. Roll for it. Roll perception, sure.
Perception. I was gonna go investigation.
Investigation, yeah, we can go with that, yeah.
Crap! I failed.
All right. So but it's just a bunch of scribbles to you.
I'll get smarter as it goes along. I promise, guys. I promise.
Very well.
I don't want to touch it when I burn it.
If you'll agree to join, I have a boat.
Siege. How many people are in this tavern? How many enemies are we going to be up against? Where are we supposed to go?
Holy crap, Jerry!
The mayor speaks. The mayor speaks up. I can't tell you how many enemies there are or who they are. I can tell you that every man in this room will be at your back. However,
they don't look very very capable of anything, honestly. So I'll take these two next to me. What a healing potion, and how many gold do I get?
For now, until we start seeing some results, I can afford 5 gold pieces a day, along with 1 healing potion a day.
I require payment up front.
Very well, sir. He pulls 5 shillings out of his pocket and puts them on the counter for you, and pulls out a potion as well for each of you.
Hey, I want payment up front too.
Oh, very well, very well. If this was a... Didn't realize this would be only about money. He starts handing out the shillings. I shall see to it that each of your family members gets the gold until you return.
Alright.
Very well.
Anything else you want to ask?
I have a large boat, enough to house you all. Be on your toes. Danger may lie around every corner. Everyone gather their belongings and let me know when you're ready to depart by gathering by this door. He points to the oak door nearby.
What kind of door?
So, you're all asleep. All you guys and your mates in the cabins below deck. Things have been pretty lighthearted since the mission took off. It's been a 2-day sail so far, and you expect to arrive on this final day. Perhaps even in the morning. You open your eyes and feel very well rested. However, it's still exceptionally dark. Your internal clock tells you it should be morning, but the sun hasn't risen yet. Wary, you start heading up the steps to the deck above, and find it to be pitch black and completely silent. You start to wander the deck a little bit, looking for starlight or anything of the sort. This is quite disorienting. You can come up now.
It's empty.
Bang! The boat shakes beneath your feet and wood creaks and groans. You turn to warn the others below deck, but before you can manage to do so, something drops. Something drops onto the deck, kicking the trapdoor shut and standing on top of it. You manage to get a look. Rotten flesh hangs from a decaying skull. Tattered armor loosely dangles from the bones of a rotten skeleton. Another figure drops beside it, and another. And another. They keep dropping onto the ship. With your back facing starboard side, the river seems like your only absolution. Bell tolls somewhere nearby.
Oh my gosh.
This is terrifying.
So it's raining like corpses.
No, they're alive. They're coming.
They're alive.
I was gonna ask, are these things dead or alive?
Yeah, you get like 5 seconds to jump in the river before I make you fight them.
All right.
I can't jump. I jumped.
So you all jump in the river. I want to make you make an athletics saving throw to make it up to the beach. So you manage to make it off the boat as it's blowing up and sinking behind you. Cannonballs flying through it. You crawl your way onto the beach, and you start crawling your way up onto the beach. And up on top of the crest that you see there are 3 skeletons armed and ready to fight. Please roll initiative. Based on your passive perception, off to the right, you notice that there are swaths of skeletons hanging around on the beach. Fortunately, you see a light in the distance where the bells seem to be coming from. And
Go for the middle guy.
the middle guy. So your arrow lands and immediately pierces right through his chest plate. He stumbles back a little bit, very thrown off that someone went ahead of him and landed a shot that hurt that much. And now it is, we're gonna say the guy on the left. If based on your perspective, the guy on the left's turn first. Seeing that Ilja just impaled his friend like that so brutally, he is going to try to take a swing at Ilja. Actually, he's gonna break in his longbow and take a shot at her. That is a 16 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
Okay, so I rolled a 1 for damage, so you take 3 damage total.
Right.
All right, now
They're all skeletons, right? Just to make sure.
Yeah, they're all skeletons. Skeleton 2, having just been pinholed by Elja, also wants to take a shot at her. And that's a natural 18
Somewhere.
for 6 damage. Oof.
Summer's already dying. Oh dear lord. Okay.
I'm at 2 health. It's fine. I'll live.
The third skeleton, seeing that Ilja is about to be taken care of, turns towards Turtle, the closer one, and tries to loose an arrow at him. I rolled a natural 2.
Not today. I don't even fucking need that too.
Ignis, you're up.
What? I don't like this.
Ignis.
I know. I know.
The blast of fire is enough to temporarily blind him, and he looks a little bit disoriented before recollecting his thoughts. Turtle, you're up.
I run up to the middle guy. Morning,
up.
sunshine.
Ooh.
And I stab him with my Ilkiwa.
Nice. Oh, another hit. That's the middle guy. Okay, so you take your kill one, you stab it into the same general area that the arrow went through, and his chest just shatters and he falls to the ground dead. Well done.
I lift up his skull just to show his allies.
So the allies, seeing this crass method of showing off, start charging towards you guys, all of them, and they're about to swarm you guys. It's desperate. You can hear the thud, 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 thud. So just as this is happening, an arrow comes flying out from the light that you saw that Total can now see is a city wall. So an arrow comes down, boom, pierces the skeleton on the right, and just goes right through his skull. He just collapses on the ground. The next one does the same thing. Arrows start flying over your heads, and a few city guards come charging out of the gate along with a bigger looking guy who is very clearly higher ranking. Comes charging over the hill. To the city! Get in the city now! Go! Go! Make
Actually worth it? What the fuck?
Run! Make a check for athletics, please.
Great.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna fall. Watch.
Don't worry, I'm a descendant from Ninja Turtles.
Never mind, 17.
I'm a descendant from Ninja Turtles. So you make it just fine. Get in the city! Now! Run! And there's a couple of guards flanking me. We're running towards the gate. If you turn around slightly, you can see that your ship that you were once in is it's nothing but a blazing, sinking ball of fire now. There's no way anybody made it out of there. So
Okay.
you guys are brought inside and onto sandstone streets. Fitting, as you've just now entered a desert. However, not everything is sandstone here. In fact, even in the dark, it's quite bright in here. White marble buildings jut out from the marble ground, and only the roads are being made from sandstone. You do notice a couple of buildings that are made to look more traditional. Perhaps they're of interest, as the rest of the buildings seem to be carved from a giant slab of marble. It's a quick trip. Following the general, it is a quick trip to a sign saying mayor's office. And you walk inside, and the high-ranking guard whispers into what could only be the mayor's ear. After a moment, the mayor speaks. My God, how did you make it out alive? Gods be graced. I knew it was risky to ask for assistance, but I had to do it. You must understand, our granaries are running low. Men, women, and children are all at risk of starvation. I understand that you must be upset with me, but I beg of you, allow me to make it up to you. I'll provide you with food and drink, a room at the inn. Our armory is yours to equip yourself with, and should we get to the bottom of whatever the hell is happening, our economy will forever owe you. Can you help us, please? General Antar here can give you a full rundown of the situation. I unfortunately have many letters to write and many eulogies. And he bows his head somber. General Antar walks up closer to the mayor. Puts a hand on his shoulder. The mayor is overwhelmed. Please forgive his oversights. This is a trying time for the best of us. He pats the mayor's shoulder. I've got this. This is Mayor Brickbold, a fine man troubled by our most ferocious enemy. Follow me. I'm sure you'll need a bit of rest before we meet. We'll go to the inn. We'll get you settled with some food and drink after your rest, and I'll give you the rundown of what's been going on.
We were dealing
before we leave, the General Antar leans over to the mayor and says, Mayor, you need some rest. Believe it or not, it is morning, and you need to get some sleep. And Antar responds, you're probably right. Sleep is not much reprieve these days. And he goes to his room. So we all walk into the room, feel free to see yourselves up these stairs here into your rooms. Have a good rest and recover some of your health and whatever you've used up these stairs here.
Before you go, I have a question.
Fire away, sir.
Why are there so many skulls around this inn as decoration? I'm curious. It's quite a contrasting design compared to the Marble City.
Ah, that is a great question, my friend. A little bit morbid, if you'd ask me, but unfortunately, I am just a general and not a designer. It is a bit interesting.
If you can find the answers to that, I would like to know.
I'll look into it for you, sir.
Thank you.
Anyway, if you would like to catch some sleep, up these stairs are several beds for you to rest in.
Very well.
So you guys go up there, get into your bed. If you want to like lay down on the bed, just add into it, it'd be awesome. So whenever you guys are ready, General Antar, before you go upstairs, says, "Whenever you're ready, come on down, and we'll have some food and drink ready for you. Come take a seat and enjoy some food and drink while I give you the rundown of what's been going on. Not too long ago, our city was overrun by these foul undead beasts. Our high walls and strong men have defended well, but all they have is numbers and some small weak cannons, as you've noticed. So...
Oh, thanks for sharing.
I apologize for all the trauma you've gone through, and I can't tell you how much it means that you came.
We were told we were gonna get paid.
If money is your only desire, perhaps this isn't the right mission. It's gonna take a hard stomach. Unless you really like money.
I don't know, man. You just fed us bread and water. Make a toast right quick, though.
You can have whatever you want. Order it up at the bar.
Expect us to maintain a friendly relation even after this is over.
Naturally, our debts will forever be to you. You will be known as heroes throughout these streets.
Heroes, that sounds good to me.
I don't know. I was hoping for more. I mean, yes, of course.
Now,
Come on, for the glory.
soldiers and otherwise, listen sharp, for this knowledge is rudimentary to our success. I'll be joining you on this mission, for I know this town well. However, I don't want to relay information while out in the field. Now, if you'd like to explore our beautiful city a little bit, perhaps visit our armory or our alchemist. Legendary stuff. If you'd like to adventure around, feel free. We will meet again, perhaps at 5 p.m. tonight, at the fortress gate where we walked through.
Is that CST or EST?
MST.
MCT.
Yeah. All right.
Minecraft ST.
Would you like me to show you? I'm going to say it's probably...
You guys just woke up.
Yeah, so it's between 8 and 10 a.m.
Well, who just woke up? Did
Not
I just
Scott.
wake up
Scott
at
didn't
7,
just
or
wake
did
up.
Summer wake up at 12?
Between 7 and 12 somewhere. However, you have half a day to explore around. If you, friends, if you look immediately out of this building, the blacksmithy will be right here. Immediately adjacent, you'll find the alchemist where you can find potions. So here, our blacksmith will equip you with any equipment you need.
Hey, bro.
Is there anything you guys want to buy or anything? Or?
Leather.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Make some leather. How much you got? How much you want? What do you got?
Are you not already wearing leather?
Nope.
Okay. I can get you some more leather.
You know what? Let me get some for free, bro.
Yes, the governor. It is all on the governor's tab.
Yep. You know what? I'm not gonna be about sure. Give me some chainmail. I'm not pretty good at stealth.
Feel free to take what you need.
Yeah.
I'll pay for the rest of it. I swear.
Well, our basic stuff to arm our brave soldiers, we will not charge for that. However, if you do want something more magical or beneficial, or potions, the potion man will charge you. He's a bit cheap.
Potion man's
Throw that in my inventory.
Yeah. You don't have to find him. It's a bit of a confusing building.
Do you have any
Alright.
+1 shields? Or better?
Yeah, he's up here.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
What kind of potions do you have?
Very well. We are quite equipped.
Also, cash that +1 shield gives you just +1 AC.
Yes. Having 20 AC is quite is quite good.
Yeah. I had 20 AC once and I died, so.
Please
Yeah.
protect me for the
Don't worry,
floor.
Cash. You can still die. Don't worry.
Yes,
Oh,
I
you
am
definitely
the only frontline and cleric. I expect you guys to please finish off the enemies.
Back. That's where
You
come
have
in.
my bow.
Very well. Let's venture off. I'm spending more than we are getting
Oh,
paid.
crikey, this guy's wearing a...
Yeah, let's,
Weird.
I want to go explore a little bit.
I don't know what else they got in this city.
I pray our success here will make us more of a fortune.
Why are you so turtly?
That's
'Cause-
a rude question to ask.
Around with my pack.
Well, where's your dog? How about that? If you have one, because you're a ranger, I would assume.
Yeah, I haven't found my companion yet.
Alright, guys, come on, it's time to go.
There are many like me. We are born in hundreds at a time.
Dang. And you're still a middle child.
Indeed.
Hey,
It's not unusual.
Hey,
I do
hey.
not understand.
No! Oh,
we
and I
gonna
wouldn't
get
give to just burn all this right now, but it's probably for their horses or something. We're probably gonna get to ride some, and horse riding is
If it
fun.
is wheat, then it is also their bread and our bread.
watch out for that one. Ooh.
What was that?
What is it? What have you found?
Do you hear a noise?
Oh,
Oh god, I knew I saw something.
oh, it's been a while since we've seen a fresh face around here.
Old man
3 of
Willikers.
them, to boot.
What the fur?
What did you
Hi,
say?
how you doing? What are you? What do you,
Hello, sir.
what do you have for us?
Have?
Anything?
What? I just have my few possessions.
Oh, why not?
You're not gonna take them, are you?
No, no.
Of course not. No, we are
no.
not.
What is your name?
My name is Jimmy.
Hi,
Jimmy
Jimmy.
Stanky. I've been so lonely since my wife died.
Alright,
How
bye.
did you die?
Those evil things out there got her.
What's she
She went
doing out
to
there?
the village attached to this
You're
fortress
gone.
and
Don't tell.
they attacked and they killed her.
How long has this been going on for? How long,
Oh.
how long ago? Has this
Started about 6 months ago.
6 months? This was under siege for 6 months.
Have you had any breaks?
Yes, some repuses. We pushed them back, and then they always come back. Thankfully, our great general has been there to defend us.
There's a lot of praise going to this general.
Yes,
Like a
well,
good guy.
he saved many lives.
This this village. How far is it from here?
Oh, if you go down across the bridge, we have a gate exiting right into it. It's right attached. Many
So we're
times,
4
the
p.m.
villagers have to run inside the walls to save their own lives.
Interesting.
How is your food situation? Are you getting ample amounts to eat? How much are you rationing? How long do you think you can last?
I don't know how long you can last. That is a question for the governor. He is the one that gives out rations these days.
Has they gone to retrieve the bodies of the people over there?
Yes, we have many retrieval missions to just bury our dead.
Is she one of them?
I don't know what you mean.
Is she one of the bodies that was retrieved?
He's asking
Sadly,
about
I've
your
not
wife,
seen
sir.
her.
You haven't seen your wife?
No, after the attack, she disappeared. I presume dead. Or I fear for the worst.
Interesting.
What's your name?
Matilda?
I thought you had a wife.
Matilda is his wife.
Alright.
This sounds
Turtle,
like
follow this.
it sounds like necromancy.
It's getting close to the time you agreed to meet with the general.
It's been night the whole time, so I couldn't tell.
I thank you, brave soldiers. Please, save us.
Crap.
Alright, we're gonna try to do our best.
I don't trust
Hey.
this place.
Friends, this way. I'm up here.
What the?
Where? I am.
Over here, in the fortress gate. I can see you. Silly.
What the fresh?
What the fresh are
There
you?
you are.
He's over this way, guys. Guys, this is what.
Oh, yeah, no, we saw that.
Mhm.
Guys, it sounds
Hello.
like necromancy.
Come on up, my friends.
Recall this from my Arcana training.
Oh, I found it.
There is a small staircase here. It's not
This is very narrow. Okay.
Yeah, I expected this to be larger, you know,
Enemy.
for such
Yeah,
a
you gotta take these meetings.
Thank you for meeting me here. Let me show you. There's a road leading out from our gate to a small, relatively useless outpost. You can probably see it out there. This road goes under the river into a brief tunnel. The enemy, tons of skeletons, have been manifesting that outpost. However, they don't leave it. They seem to think that it's of massive importance. But what they don't know is what is really of importance, and that's the tunnel going under. We need to make it into that tunnel. Now, we've repelled most of the skeletons that were attacking earlier. With our lovely guards, they were successful in repelling the wave. There are likely still a few wandering skeletons along the way, so please let me lead. But the plan is to recapture those 2 towers you see. The one on the right, essential for our farmland. You can see a poor farmer's house underneath it. I fear for his life. I haven't seen him. And on the left, this controls entry to our city through the river, as well as many scouting missions. They have been taken by force, by vast numbers, and they barricaded the walls. It is virtually impenetrable. But what the enemy doesn't know is that there is another way into these towers, and it's in that tunnel. So, we need to get into the tunnel, get into the latch that we had installed long ago for fear of a situation, and we need to retake these towers and regain control of our gate and our river and our towers, as well as our farmland. If we do this, it would be a huge victory for Marble City.
And let me guess, you want us to be the ones to do it?
I will lead the way. All you have to do is follow me, and it should be hopefully pretty easy. I've got some intel from some scouts that came by while you were out and about in the town, which, by the way, I hope you enjoyed. My scouts tell me that each tower is manned with 3 archers, as well as 1 skeleton knight. Now, I can take the knight. They're pretty tough. They're skilled, and I would like to get one to interrogate. Now, before you say anything, I know, interrogate a skeleton, I know. But I'm convinced we can get something from them if we can wrangle one of them. So, my plan is, if we get into this tower properly without alerting anyone, and we can get up there without alerting anyone, I will take care of the skeleton knight, and you guys take care of the archers.
So this will be a stealth mission up until the skeleton knight.
Yes. Assuming we are good at keeping our wits about us. What do you say, soldiers? Are you with me?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, sounds like a good way to earn some honor and glory. I'm down.
Let me tell you, if you regain these towers with me, and the mayor will never forget it. And he walks down the stairs. Hey guys, thanks for watching the first episode of Siege of Marble City. If you did enjoy this, be sure to hit the subscribe, drop a like, maybe a comment, and tune in for next week's episode. Thank you.